Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Brett bringing you another Summer's War video. Hopefully, you got the day off like I do, because at that point, I just finished up Ilya's invitation here about an hour ago. I got hit my 5,000, and that was great because now the Hall of Heroes is available. So I'm gonna take y'all through just to show you everything you can get for the invitation event. Make sure y'all got it. As you see, 5,000 monsters defeated. If you did that, congratulations. I know you existing players and high-level players probably did that with ease. The new players, hash it out. You got to think a couple, actually got a while to finish it, but go ahead and finish it up. Get everything out of here. It is most definitely worth it for you new players, even mid-level players. I've seen all kind of things pulled from the Light and Dark Scroll. The Mythical Scrolls is most definitely going to be worth it. So put some effort into it. It is most definitely worth it. Have at it. And then we're going to check out the Hall of Heroes. So the blue NeoStone fighter. And you see I got my nifty little wife beater on, so looking just like him. Got a few tats, all that fun stuff. So we're about to go ham on it. Or in my case, I'm about to go level 1 on it. Some of you players can do level 2 and 3. I've tested it out. I can do level 1 with the utmost of ease. Level 2, character still needs some work. I'm not even attempting level 3. Why? Because I can't get past level 2. So guess what? I'm in the same boat you're in. Don't worry about it. Here's why. You're going to spam and spam and spam this thing until your battery on your phone dies or tablet dies or whatever you're using. And then you're going to go through, and then what's going to happen is you're going to get a whole bunch of mana. And when it's all said and done, hopefully you have 50 pieces, I believe, for him to get the new NeoStone fighter, the water one. There's not been a Hall of Heroes that I haven't been able to do except my very first one, which again I tell everybody was Kaz. So water's come all the way back around for me. So I didn't get Kaz, but I got Draco. I got the which was the Fire Bounty Hunter. I got the what's his name? The Light Pirate, and I know there's another one in there that I got. Oh, the was it the Mermaid, which I fed to the Fire Mermaid. So, but I've been able to do them. Worst case scenario, it's a free 4-star. Best case scenario, you boost them up, you get a bunch of mana for it. Everybody's happy, so good to go. As you can see, you've got from today, noon global time. I'm on global server, so it's 1 o'clock. Actually, yeah, it's 1 o'clock where I am. So you've got plenty of time to do it. And it's pretty much like a secret dungeon. It's going to pop up, have its own little spot. You're going to go through and run it and run it and run it. So, you've got all this stuff in here. Nothing, how to say it, nothing to read into. Just a super duper secret dungeon. So let me check my thing here. I thought I just checked this. Looks like the drop rate for Mythical Scrolls may have increased out of here because the last Monday Midnight Summons I did, I had pulled maybe 2 the whole week. I've pulled 3 or 4 this week. Ooh, so we got Despair. Now, for you new players, so you don't waste mana and you wind up with something that's garbage. A vanilla rune is something like this, completely white. This one is a 5-star. It's an HP Despair rune. If you can help it, I would say don't get it. If you can help it, don't get it. Here's why. You don't know what's going to roll on this bad boy. So you're going to spend 200, roughly 200k in mana. Then you're going to upgrade it. If you upgrade this and HP flat hits, and let's say defense flat hits, and let's say speed 4 hits, you're going to be pissed. Because you spent 200k, you've probably spent another 200k boosting it easily, and you've got a rune that, once you're done doing, giants, dragons, Necropolis, you're going to have something better than that. So if at all possible, if you can help it, stay away from vanilla runes. 5-star, 6-star is what I like to see, but vanilla runes, they just, you just never know. It's a toss-up. For instance, like this one, you got accuracy crit rate. Yeah, perfect. But you know what? It's a 3-star rune. You're not going to buy it. This you can go farm and actually get mana and get a halfway decent rune, or at least something just to complete the rune set until you get something better. And I know we're going through this, but see something like this? Blade rune, 200k, attack, something you want to see. But again, vanilla, you don't know what the substats are going to be. I'm a pass. You know, unless you just got, you know, millions of mana sitting there, I might still tell you to pass. You're going to get better stuff. You're going to get stuff with substats that at least pre-rolled substats would be better than a vanilla room. So anyway, not going to linger on that too long. Let's get into the dungeon here. So as you see, Hall of Heroes, it's already popped up on top of everything else. You see there's no element going on today. The bottom, he is the big thing right here. You can see I've done level 1. Level 2 is ready. Level 3 is not there. I'm going to show you guys level 1, and we'll go through that. Level 1 is easy, in my opinion, but it's easy now because I'm level 40. I've put some effort in my mons. Again, when I started playing, I couldn't do level 1 on the other one. So he is a water monster. If you can, use your buddies here on the bottom as much as possible. As you can see, I've got some very good buddies. They have a lot of stuff, and that's going to help me pass this. Well, in the beginning anyway, it was going to help me pass this. For what I've got, and that's I'm just using what I have. I'm not going to use anybody on my friends list. So because he's water, I'm going to start off with Tyrion because he increases my attack speed. Okay, there's a reason why I didn't go with Verd here. Trust me, I love Verd, and he gives me a faster speed in dungeons. But for this one, for the elemental advantage as a new player, if you have water or wind creatures that are boosted up and maxed, you may want to use them depending on their skills. That's going to give you an elemental advantage and a neutral. If you're going to put yourself at a disadvantage, unless you know your monster can overcome it or you've got some amazing heals, you know, every advantage you can take to get it is what you're going to use. So that's why I'm going Tyrion and Spot. Well, I call him Tyrion because of Game of Thrones, but Tyrion, you know, the blue guy with the wings on the side of his head. After that, let me see. I'm going to use, in second spot, I'm going to use, Beretta. Okay. Elemental disadvantage. You'll see why I can use him here in a second, but Beretta, he's my dots. So I'm going to put him in there. Third spot to go along with my dots, easy, my Ifrit. Because one of his big skills, let's bring him back up here. One of his big skills is emits a magical energy to attack all enemies. The damage increases by 30% for each harmful effect on the enemies. So, as you can see, it's almost boosted up. Almost got him done, but I've got a dot person. I've got somebody who does more damage based on dots. So, win-win. And he's got elemental advantage on the water NeoStone fighter. Beretta doesn't, but again, I'm going to show you how I'm going to help alleviate that. I'm going to do it in Bella, my staple, a lot of people's staple. She's going to bring up my attack gauge. She's going to help heal. And then to bring elemental advantage into it again, Eladriel. Now, again, I know some of you beginning players don't have an Eladriel, don't have an Ifrit. Bella, by this point, you should have, I think Light Day's come and gone. So if you've been playing at least a week, you should have Bella. Terran and Beretta, you can fuse for Beretta, I believe, at the Fusion Hexagram. Terran's a lucky drop, so if you get them, great. If you don't, you know, so in your first month, you do have the potential to have Bella and Beretta. Okay, so we're going to do this and show you how this works. Sometimes if you want to auto it, that's great. In this case, I think I will manual it for you guys. So Hall of Heroes, B1, there's 6 levels. So unlike your secret dungeons that pop throughout the month that have 3 levels, 3 to 5, throughout the Curious Dungeon as well. 6 levels makes it a lot harder. So you've got to make sure you guys stay alive. This isn't going to be your one-shot, bring your strongest characters because they do a lot of damage. Doesn't matter. And you see you got Y in here who's going to throw us some dots, and you've got the yellow NeoStone Fighter, or excuse me, Wind NeoStone Fighter. So even though I'm bringing elemental advantage in for the boss, I've got to get to the boss. So as you can see, I've got yellow and green. There's no red. So I'm going to take Beretta, throw some dots. There you go. Half of them are gone. Bella, at that point, I don't need to use her boost. So I'm going to just kill any one of them. And Tyrion, see, he's red, so he's got a disadvantage. But because they're so low already, his mass CC control should or his little win thing, crowd control, CC control, just in case you don't know that term. So level 1 done. Now I've got to make it up in level 2 because now instead of green yellow for the arrows there, I've got yellow red. So that means I'm starting off at a disadvantage with Beretta. I'm going to use his second skill to try to knock down somebody's attack gauge. So I'll do somebody at least as yellow. Completely gone. It worked. Bella, I'm going to have her attack because they're all yellow. Okay, yellow-green for the arrows. So I'm going to use his Cyclone. Hits everybody. One other person went down. He violent procced, so I get to use him again. I'll use him on a green, yellow, lowest power there. And then at this point, it's almost not worth using his bigger abilities, but I can do this one. Attacks all enemies and stuns them with a 30% chance. It's proportionate to my max HP. So just so you can see how it works compared to the other boosts they have, you see he's got the wings there that have as resistance. So no dots are going to hit. And I want to say that other one, I think might keep it from dying, but let's see. Yep. So it's like a willpower, kind of like Theomar's, the yellow Ifrit. So you see I knocked them all down pretty much to 1, and they're not dead. So that means I still have to knock them down. As you see, I'm still doing all this damage, okay? I'm attacking the same one over and over, but they're still not dying. Okay, now there's one thing I could have done, but I didn't, and if they don't die, I'll show you here in a second. Oh, okay, they died. What I could have done is use Bella. She has an ability that removes beneficial effects. I could have used that. Hopefully it would have taken off the beneficial effect, and she would have died quicker. These guys here, again, I've got green-red. So these are kind of like, or this is a mini boss, but what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to use the dots. I'm not expecting the dots to hit on the Polar Queen in the middle. I'm hoping the dots hit on the sides. So what that'll do, so it actually hit all 3. So now at this point I can go through. I will Bella one of them. I will Bella again, the one on the side. And this works just like the big boss does. Even though the 2 on the side are not like little tower crystals, they work the same way. They help boost the boss in the center. So you get rid of them, the boss winds up being a little bit easier. So we'll Mock Crush because she does have a dot all the way down, as you can see. Bam, done. We're only on level 4. So now it switches, completely different element. We got light dark here. So as you can see, unless I would have brought one of every color, I'm still short a color. Actually, no, I'd have all colors, but I'm going to be plus and minus somewhere. So you have to compensate. Again, these are lower levels compared to mine. Mine are stronger. So yeah, I'm going to win, but as you're going through this, you just want to kind of make your best team the way you know you're going to win. Support, beginning level. If you brought all heals and somebody who throws dots down, I want to say that's the best way to do it. It might take you forever, but you'd be able to make it through the round. I had to do that with Giants for a long time. So here we go. We're going to get somebody done there, attack somebody with the green arrow. His hailstorm, hopefully it freezes and or kills everybody. It froze, so now I want to, he's done, and done. Okay, no second, third skills needed in that one. Now we got light dark again. So I want to go through, we're going to do the same thing. We're hoping to get these guys down and out as quick as possible, because the less damage they have to take, the less skills, the less healing, all that stuff, just the better. 2 of these guys have shields. So shields came off, but did not die. I'm not going to waste my dots here. See if he violent procs. He did once. And bam. Nope, that's not. Oh, that did kill him. Great. So now here's a boss. So Beretta's the only one with elemental disadvantage. Bam. Let's see if dots hit. Got 2 dots on him. Bella, defense break. See if we can do it. Nope. She violent proc. Defense break again. Nope, didn't work. I'm going to use this anyway. It will not freeze him because he's a boss, but of course you'll see how much damage he does. Not a whole lot. I still like to use it. Attack because he's got dots on him. Bam, big damage. there's no real need to heal at this point because I'm not really in danger of anybody dying. If they do, he can revive, but it's just his boss is about to be done. So damage, damage, again, damage, damage, defense break, finally proc there, done. You see all those little knives pop up. So for this run, I am getting mana. I've got 3 energy back, but I'm not going to get a piece for this one. As you see, no box popped up. So let's redo it. I'm going to do it. Just let it play. I'm going to let it auto for you and see if I actually get a piece so you can see what it looks like. Here we go. Auto. So auto run. So no big deal. Auto run. I'm going to let this run. I'm going to drink my drink. And while I'm doing that, just see how the mechanics are working on the game. Even the AI, a lot of people don't like the AI. I don't like the AI because sometimes it does some stupid crap or it won't do some stuff that you want it to do. Or, of course, it's going to use a second and third skill. As you can see, these guys all have that shield. They're still using their third skills. They're usually their most powerful ones. And it's like there's no reason to because nothing's going to happen. So it's like, you dumbass. So anyway, I'm still drinking my drink. These guys are hopefully going to do what they're supposed to do. And we're on B4. We're going. I'm drinking. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. It's all good. So here we go. We still have, what is this, B5 now? And you see blue. It's the color. At least the color for the day or this Hall of Heroes. They both have the shields. We can, only because I'm stronger than them, can I easily overcome those shields. If I was a lower rank and didn't have the strength and that my guys weren't skilled up and stuff like that, those shields could be a pain in the ass. Yeah, and this guy, he's going down quick. I don't even think he's attacked me yet. But if not, great. See, there we go. We've got a chest, and you didn't see all the little 9s pop up, so I only got 1,500 mana instead of 4,000, and bam, I've got a piece. As you can see, officially that is my second piece. I've got 48 more to go, and I will have my blue NeoStone fighter. I'll look him up here in a second in the archive so you can see what it looks like. In the meantime, I'm going to go to level 2 and show you guys how I can do level 2, but I can't, or I can do level 1, but I can't do level 2. So same concept. We're going to bring in the same group. Okay, I know I could use my buddies at the bottom. I have some other guys here, a lot of red. For some reason, when I started the game, and some of you may have noticed this, the game was giving me fire characters left and right, so I was fire heavy. Then about midway through the game, I started to get some water characters, and towards the end game, my first 5-star was wind, my first Ifrit was wind. Then I got Shannon, then I got Bernard boosted. I have Ramagos, I just don't use him. So now I'm kind of even across the board, but I don't have that one character that's going to, one-shot anything. Eladriel's my Awakened 5-star. He'll be 6 tier soon, hopefully in the next week. But again, he's support. He's not out there to do a tremendous ton of damage. He will do some damage, but not what I want to see out of a nuker or anything. So level 2. I'm going to let it auto just for sake of time so we're not here forever and a day. But you will see how level 1 went really, really smooth. Level 2, I might make it to the 3rd floor. Same characters, but they're 35. My characters are 35. Tyrion is dead already. Level 1, or 1st floor. Eladriel, yes, brought him back. That may get him through this level. But again, the enemies are going to attack the elemental advantage. So the Wind NeoStone fighter has elemental advantage on Tyrion. That's who they're attacking. There are 3 of them. There are 2 of the Wa. The Wa would attack the Ifrit or Eladriel. I don't care. They're fine. But Tyrion's getting his ass whipped. He's already had to been revived once, and that'll take us to the 2nd floor. As you see, I do have some crowd control with Tyrion. I have the dots with Beretta again. But now I'm at a real disadvantage because fire has elemental advantage on wind, and I have 2 wind characters. We're still doing our damage, but as you notice, you know, one of my strongest character, in my opinion, as far as damage, is about to die. Nope, nope, he got healed. Lucky. But as you see, the AI, they're not attacking the ones that you know. I would personally get rid of the 3 fire guys because I know they're attacking my wind guys. But you see, Eladriel's now gone. He was doing a lot of healing, and Beretta is gone again. Yeah, that's it. It was level 2 done. So level 1 went great, or B1 went great. B2, I got to the 2nd floor and annihilated. Terran never had a chance against those guys, especially being down elemental advantage. So no, and there you go. So that's how you can do B1 real easy. B2 still can't do. Again, we're not even talking about B3. So that's how you can see where you spam level 1. Worst case scenario, you get a bunch of mana. Best case scenario, you get mana and the piece. You should still be able to do it. You've got plenty of time to do it. I'll probably have him. I'll have him by the end of the night. So it's not even a worry for me. Even if I were working, I would still have him by the end of the night. It just takes a lot of spamming, a little more energy, but it's going to be well worth it. So there you go. Now let's check him out real quick. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging, just saying we're talking about a guy, but we don't know who or what he is. So the blue NeoStone fighter. Give you guys an idea of what his stats look like before and after. 4-4. Where's the dude in the beret at? Like he ran away from the Foreign Legion. Well, there's his 5. Where is he hiding? 4. Like if you see him, say something. It's not like I'm gonna hear you, but say something anyway. So 4s, 4s, 4s. Huh. I don't see him. Now I know I'm going blind. Ain't got my damn glasses. Oh well. Anyway, he's right here. His awakened version. His name is Ryan. I thought they'd show him as his unawakened 4-star state. That's why, as you can see, I'm going up and down in here. Feeling stupid because I don't see him. Damn, I really don't see him. Huh. Oh, fuck it. Okay, back to Ryan. Anyway, there he goes. The blue NeoStone fighter. Again, if you're old enough like I am, he looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme when he escaped from that damn Foreign Legion camp when he kicked somebody's ass, and there you go. So if that takes you back, it takes you back. If not, that's why I'm too old. Because I know some shit that you don't know. Anyway, leadership ability increases the attack power of ally monsters in the dungeons by 33%. Not bad. So he would be in first spot to have to use that. Not bad. Especially if you have somebody who doesn't do that yet and you're, again, beginning level, this will help you out a lot. Swiftly attacks an enemy 3 times, with each attack also dealing continuous damage for 1 turn. So each attack deals a dot. So that's 3 dots, so 3 one-turn dots. Okay? If the attack lands a critical hit, it also will disturb the enemy's recovery for 2 turns. Double good. So you get to put 3 dots on him, and if you happen to land a critical hit out of that attack, then what's going to happen is 3 one-turn dots. He can't heal. He's going to die if you get him down low enough. Great. Or the enemy, I mean, not Ryan here. So perfect. Again, beginning level. I think I'm going to use him, but not bad at all. I'm sure there's, everybody's heard of Trevor so far. Trevor, yes, is better. But again, don't just give up on this guy. For you beginning guys, he's going to be a great character. Part 2, or skill 2, attacks an enemy and inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. So another 2-turn dot. So if they don't happen to die from the first 3 turn dots, he's going to get another 2-turn dot. This attack will also decrease the enemy's defense for 2 turns. So another reason for him to get a dot and take more damage because he's a defense break. And that's if it lands a critical hit. All right. And third skill, combat knife. Mr. Kniff. Attack a target enemy with daggers and increases your attack power for the next 2 turns. So I'm going to attack somebody. I'm going to get a power boost. I'm going to go through there. I'm going to drop some dots. I'm going to do some defense break. All around, probably a fairly well evened out character. So you want him to land critical hits, So, honest opinion, I would probably see some attack, crit rate attack. His HP, as you can see, he is an attack monster. His HP is at 7,600 base, or no, 7,600. It's like Awaken and 4-star or 5-star. I don't know. Honestly, I would probably say if you're gonna rune him, I can see some attack, crit rate attack. After you can get that high enough, maybe attack, crit damage attack with some crit rate substats. You should need accuracy because these say, first this one says attacks an enemy 3 times with each attack dealing continuous damage. So it doesn't have a 75% chance or a 50% chance. It just says it does it. Same here. It just says it does it. So it's no need to have necessarily accuracy. He's probably not going to need resistance too much. Resistance substat wouldn't hurt. So beginning game attack, crit rate attack. Then higher, I would say attack, crit damage attack, crit rate substats. HP substats are always going to be nice with that crit damage substats. And of course, speed. He's got a 107 speed. So yeah, you want to get him fast and dealing a lot of damage. So I would say, again, attack, crit rate, crit damage, attack with speed, crit rate, crit damage substats. I would go HP or speed, crit rate, crit damage substats. After that, HP, resistance and accuracy. You know, the low 2 there. So there you go. There's Ryan, Hall of Heroes. Hopefully you get them. If not, I know some people probably have them already. That just goes to show how good some people are. But with that said, it's my day off. I'm going to spam this thing. If it's your day off, I suggest you do the same. If not, drop me a line. Let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll hit you up later. Peace.